I've been looking forward to this movie for so long, and it is finally here. Let's see if this movie holds up well. Going on. So, The Nice Guys. I have been so excited to see this movie. Besides every Super Star Wars movie or comic book movie coming out this year, this was one of my most anticipated movies of the year, and I really was looking forward to this movie. Now, I am a big Shane Black fan. I've always been a big Shane Black fan. He was in Predator. Love that movie. He was in one of my top 10 favorite films of all time, Lethal Weapon, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. It's in my top 10. It's my number 7 favorite film, number 6 favorite film of all time. I love Lethal Weapon. So I was really excited for this movie. Plus, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which is a movie I'll talk about in First Impressions. I love that movie as well, which I recently just saw. So I was very excited to talk and to finally get a chance to see one of my most anticipated movies of the year, The Nice Guys. What is the movie about? Well, this movie basically is about this guy named Mark, who pretty much has an assignment where he goes and beats out Ryan Gosling, who is this kind of guy who's a very cocky and very over-mouthed kind of thing. Pretty much if you mouth off to him, he's going to get fucking hit in the face, which is kind of like what you say about me. And Russell Crowe plays this badass detective who kind of really wants to really make a name for himself. He is a pretty badass guy as well. And when he is investigating a porn star's death, pretty much something goes into when he has to go find a missing girl who's related to the porn star's death, which makes these two together, and honestly, one of the best movies I have seen this decade. Guys, is it really hard to say that I didn't love this movie the entire way? Because I did. This movie was fantastic. One of the best comedies I have seen this decade. And that's saying something. Shane Black is honestly one of the best writers ever. Because he knows how to write a good buddy action flick. He does that to his advantage in this movie. Everything he makes, the comedy, is gold. This is the funniest movie I've seen since Deadpool. In my opinion, it may be a little more funnier than Deadpool. I laughed my ass off in scenes. The scene you see in the trailer where he has, I have a gun, a license to kill, dumbass, and the little cigarette, I lost it. Even when you see it in the movie, it's funny. Ryan Gosling, in my opinion, I love Ryan Gosling. I always have. My opinion, this is the best performance I've seen him. Any movie. And I'm not joking. I've never seen laughed at him so hard in this movie next to his film and Crazy Stupid Love. Oh my gosh, he needs to do this more often because while he was funny in The Big Short, he was funny in The Big Short. This might be the best performance I've ever seen him in because he absolutely nails every single scene he's in. And I loved this performance. Russell Crowe, one of his best performances in years. This guy is absolutely fantastic. The two work together so perfectly. They work completely perfectly together, and everything that they go on, the humor, there works a lot of violence in this movie as well. If you've seen Lethal Weapon, you know where you're going with this movie. And I'm very excited because Shane Black, in my opinion, he needs to get a nomination for Best Original Screenplay. He absolutely needs to. He needs to get a screenplay nomination for this movie because he absolutely steals every single moment he's trying to give in this movie. Every single thing he's trying to give. You know that you have a big advantage to it. And Shane Black, in my opinion, deserves the Best Director nomination for this movie because he worked on The Souls. It captures the 70s perfectly. Everything you want to see about this movie, it captures everything about the 70s perfectly. The daughter and him as well. I can praise this movie forever. Kim Basinger was great. The villain was great. My only problem I have with the movie is it does seem a bit too long during the last half. That's it. And that being said, because I love this movie so much, does it get a 5 out of 5? No. But that being said, with the slight little problem I have, I got a new grading system, so I'm going to give The Nice Guys a 4.75 out of 5. One of the best movies of the year, and it will be in my top 10 by the end of the year. I love this movie. It was a bit long, but every single thing besides that worked for this movie. It's one of the funniest movies I have seen all year. Guys, forget, if you're sick of seeing Captain America, if you need to see something good, go see this movie. If you need a great laugh, go see this movie. Guys, that's my review of The Nice Guys. Now it's up to you guys. Tell me down below what you guys think. Also, this upcoming weekend, First Impressions is coming back. Let's talk about Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, because I know a lot of people have said I've seen it, so I have the first impression complete. It will be up Saturday, guys. Thank you so much for watching, as always. If you guys like this, like, share, subscribe with your friends, and have a great Chris Day.